Hey guys, it's me, Alex, otherwise known now as a Ghost ASMR. And yeah, it's been a while. It's been about 7 8 days, so um more than a month. I think uh, I think that last video was in May. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check on that, but um, yeah, a lot of things have been happening, or have happened in the past month or so, and yeah, it's just been a lot, but I'm happy to be here now recording this video. And also, I want to give a shout out to one of the comments uh, from the last video that really pushed me to make this video because low-key although I've been having a lot of things come up, I've also been procrastinating a little bit, so that is completely my fault. But yeah, today I'll be doing random triggers. So I'll just have like an assortment of like random items. Hopefully give you guys some tingles. Yeah, I hope this video helps you sleep, study, relax, whatever you're doing while watching this video. And yeah, let's move on to triggers. Okay, starting off with our first trigger. I'm not sure if you guys noticed him in the background, but Tim, I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, he's big. Yeah, Tim is very soft, very fluffy. He has little buttons in his eyes and a little derpy smile. I guess you can see that. It's Tim. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear him that well. Let's see. Again, sorry, I'll be like. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, he's very soft and fluffy. And his eyes very nice. So I got it. This little guy, not so little, guy at Universal Studio Japan, and yeah, and I think my sister, she got a smaller version, so like a little plush version, which was like the whole body, and you can like put stuff inside because there's like a zipper in the back. He doesn't have a zipper, but yeah, I just have it on my bed. And he just chills here. I mean, he has everything he needs. He has shelter, food, water. Not like he needs water, but or food. Matter of fact, because he doesn't really eat or drink. But he has a very nice shelter here. But yeah, this is Tim, and just show you guys. I hope Tim doesn't mind that I'm using him like this. I'm sorry, Tim. nice. But yeah, let's get it. I don't know if you guys hear. Let's get some ear action. Um, Very nice. Very fluffy, very squishy. Well, not like squishy, but it's he's very plush. Plush and plump. Yeah. Instead, okay, so now for our next trigger, I have this little toy car, like the ones you see at the store. I used to see these a lot in the pharmacy, nearby. Um, but yeah, toy car. I think my mom. I don't know where my mom got this, but yeah, she just gave it to me. But yeah, little toy car. Um, yeah, can't really. I mean, it's just a toy car. I mean, it goes. Spin the wheels. Yeah, I don't it. It says Hot Wheels. I think that's one of the primary, um, um, like toy car brands. And the reason why I just laughed right now is because it makes it sound like I'm some kind of like toy car connoisseur, but I know nothing about these. If I'm gonna be completely honest, um, yeah, this is Hot Wheels. I wonder if there's like other brands for these little toy cars. They make it like a little bit more realistic because you can't even really like open like the little side doors or whatever. Yeah, I don't know anything about cars, but I don't know. I think that would be cool. Tapping action on this. I gotta make sure not to hit the mic. Yeah, I mean, this little thing is pretty nice. Um, yeah. wheels, car, truck. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty neat. I think we should have a little bit of water. I guess I'm a little thirsty. You can have some too if you want. I got it in this nice glass. Um, some drink cup if you want. I'm gonna drink some because I'm thirsty. Let me give me some action. You know, this would have been so nice if the ice did not melt, but it already melted. Yeah, I probably should have done that earlier, but we live and we learn, right? Okay, the next item I have here is an item that I use fairly often sometimes. Ashwagandha. This one has 360 capsules right there. And this is like a supplement. It's meant to aid you with, strength training or stuff like that. At least that's what I use it for. But yeah, well, let me actually show you guys what it says. It says ashwagandha extra strength. But yeah, it kind of like numbs you. Well, not really. Well, it's supposed to. Well, as I said, it's supposed to help you when you're like working hard or whatever. But I guess it also makes you feel more calm too. There's like a bunch of like jokes that are made about ashwagandha and like when you take ashwagandha, you know. But yeah, it's a pretty good supplement, and my parents use it. I use it. Yeah, we go through one of these pretty fast. I'd say because I mean, when you have 3 people using it, it's bound to go fast. But yeah, supplement facts. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if it can focus. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't think my webcam is good enough for that. But yeah, it says the serving size is 2 capsules, and the servings per container are 180. And so stuff. Get ashwagandha herb extract, 150 milligrams. I don't know if I'm about to say this right, but bioperine. Bioperine. I have no idea. But it says black pepper seed extract. That's 5 milligrams. So, yeah. And then there's other ingredients: microcrystalline cellulose, modified cellulose, capsule, magnesium, stearate, silicon dioxide, Not sure if that's second last one right, but it says directions as a dietary supplement for adults. Take 2 daily, preferably with a meal, or as directed by a healthcare professional. And it says, warning, do not take this product if you are pregnant or nursing. Consult a healthcare professional before taking this product. If you have a medical condition or taking any medication, discontinue use and consult a healthcare professional in case of adverse reaction. Not use if seal under cap is broken or missing. So, yeah, pretty standard. Yeah. I thought this would be a fun trigger item because capsules, so they make good noise. ASMR. Yeah. Oh, I decided. Rich. ashwagandha. Okay, right now would be a better time than any to stop with the break of hand rubbing. So, um, I am a huge fan of hand rubbing ASMR. I found it very relaxing. Yeah, but I'm just taking a little break right now just to catch you all up on what I've been doing the past month or so. So yeah, um, a lot has actually happened. So let's start in chronological order. So about like a week or so after I recorded my first ASMR video, um, I got a pretty bad ear infection. So, the thing with that is that when I make these videos, or um, yeah, I use OBS Studio. Yeah, when I make these videos, I usually monitor um, the sound quality and um, just to see if nothing is too loud or the sound is coming out, well, and it doesn't sound unpleasant. So yeah, for the time that I was healing from that ear infection, I could not use my earbuds to monitor or put anything in my ear. Um, Matter of fact, uh, so it was pretty hard, and I also wasn't a significant amount of pain, if I'm being completely honest. So the motivation just was not there. Um, but yeah, and after that all happened, I had a trip planned to Puerto Rico. So I went to Puerto Rico for like a week or so with my sister. We had a pretty good time. We went to the beach a lot. We did scuba diving, and if I'm being completely honest, I hadn't swam in so long. Like I hadn't gone swimming in like a really long time. But so I kinda needed a refresher for my sister, and luckily she's actually a pretty good like teacher. So I was back in the water in no time, and we went scuba diving um in one of the beaches, and like we had like a little guided tour, and it was pretty fun. But I felt like I was gonna drown like 4 times. But luckily I wasn't like any real danger because they have you put on like life vest and all this other equipment when you go scuba diving. But yeah, it was pretty nice. So I saw some turtles. I saw a manatee, which was pretty good, and it's good stuff. So yeah, I had a trip to Puerto Rico, and then after that, it was just like a bunch of like career stuff. Um, I'm in my junior year of college, or going into my junior year of college. So internships and scary stuff like employment. So yeah, but yeah, yeah, just stuff like that. Um, Not really much other than that. I do really enjoy doing this ASMR stuff, especially since I like watch ASMR a lot. I've been watching ASMR for like a couple of years now, and you know, it's always nice hearing it, but it's also nice, making ASMR and knowing that people are enjoying it. Um, was also thinking that maybe for like my next video, I can. I thought it would be fun if I could just list out some of my favorite ASMR artists, and we could maybe bond over like the same artist, ASMR artist, um, or whatnot. And I think it would be really fun because I have a couple of ASMR artists in mind that are really good at what they do, that I really do enjoy watching. Yeah. Let me know if that sounds good. I don't even know if you guys are really hearing this that much. I don't really hear much from my end, but let's see. I think that's enough for that. Our next trigger is this controller. I don't know if this is a PS4 or PS5 controller. I should know because, yeah, gaming console. I'm just gonna say gaming console controller. But yeah, that's my stuff. I'll put in some stuff. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm back, y'all. But I actually was gonna record a gameplay video. But I had a lot of difficulties recording it yesterday. Well, I was gonna play the game Peak. And if you haven't heard of Peak before, it is it's a climbing game. So basically you're stuck on this deserted island because your plane crashed, and you have to go up 5 mountains to peak and finally get rescued from the island. So it's a pretty fun game, but yeah, I was having difficulties with first of all, I had difficulties with the webcam, and this actually displaying the screen too, simultaneously. So then I was like, okay, I'll ditch the webcam. So when I ditched the webcam, I had another problem, and that was the audio and the display screen did not want to sync. And so I was like, I finally ended up syncing those. And then when I finally thought I was recording and everything, it only recorded like the first few minutes, like the first 5 minutes were recorded, and then everything else gone. Capiche? Just vanished from existence. And yeah, it was pretty frustrating. So I was like, I've been wanting to make a kind of random triggers video, and so I was just like, I'll just go back to this idea. Yeah, I'm glad I'm making this video. It's actually pretty fun. Some random triggers. I remember when I was younger, my older brother, had like a PlayStation. Is it PlayStation Plus, right? He was the only one that had it. Was the only one that had PlayStation Plus. And even though I had my own PS4, I didn't have PlayStation Plus, so I would just log into his account sometimes to play. And he would get so mad sometimes. And yeah, it was just like sibling stuff, I guess. But yeah, I probably should just go to my own PlayStation Plus account subscription. But I remember that most of the games I would play were like I think one of the games I had was Call of Duty, World War II, I think, um, and I would play a lot of Fortnite, and I'm forgetting what the other called is. Oh, Apex Legends. I would play a lot of Apex Legends. Good stuff, good stuff. Some other games I would play were my brother's, because I would use his account, as I said, a lot. And I would play The Forest. The Forest is a really good game. And I really loved playing, what is it called? Dead by Daylight. I really loved playing, and I still really love the game. Yeah, really good game. I've been trying to get my friends to play it on PC. But yeah. I haven't gotten Dead by Daylight on PC. Because mostly, I would mostly play the game by myself, you know. But I don't know, I kind of enjoy playing with friends more, which is why I really like the game Peak. Because even though it's low-key rage bait sometimes, it's pretty addicting. Oh, another game that I just remembered is Overwatch. And I don't know what I'm talking about. All these games, like it was, like it's been a very long time since I played it. Because even though, a couple years back I used to play these games, I still play these games, just not on like PlayStation that often now. It's been a while since I've played Overwatch on PlayStation, but it hasn't been like years. But yeah. I was saying, I used to play a lot more when I was younger. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let me show you guys one more time. Nice. Okay, our next trigger is this is Guy and PK Mini. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, I got this a couple of years ago. And I don't really use it too often. But it's supposed to be like a music production device. And basically you can put this in, you can plug this in to any software, I think, and make your own beats or instrumental or whatever. And I've tried making my own beats before and stuff like that, but I'm not like the best at it. I've tried dabbling in BandLab though, so I am trying to get a little better. But yeah, I would say I'm more of a singer, songwriter type person, so I do sing a lot. Actually, am in an a cappella group. Right now, it's actually pretty fun. But yeah, I've always been pretty involved in music. Yeah, I've always been involved in, music in some sense or capacity. High school I did theater. My first musical was during my junior year of high school. I was in Mean Girls, high school's Mean Girls production. I played Aaron. After that, my senior year, we did SpongeBob, which I kind of dreaded, but it ended up actually being pretty nice. And I played Patrick. Pretty funny. Because the kids, because it was high school was also a middle. I had like a middle school too. Yeah, my high school had a middle school too, and we actually did a small little showing for some of the middle schoolers, and apparently I was very memorable to them because every time I would see one of them in the hallways, they would say, "Oh my God, it's Patrick." I'm like, okay. It's fun. It's nice seeing, youth enjoying theater. Nice. I thought that this would be pretty nice. It's pretty heavy. But yeah, I thought I could put it to use because, I think this would make a pretty nice noise. Also, if you could hear the little cracking noise in the background, it's my chair. It is very squeaky and very loud and very noisy. So it's pretty annoying, but I can't really do anything on it because I guess I want something. So sorry, y'all. But yeah, it's called Works Anatomy of a City, and it's by Kate was required. Um, but we didn't really use it. Most of the times, if we needed material from this book, the professor would have a PDF for it, so I didn't really get to look into this book or anything, but I think it has some pretty interesting stuff about the city and New York. Actually, let's read back. The ultimate guide to how things work in a modern city. Have you ever wondered how the water in your faucet gets there? Yeah, maybe. Where your garbage goes. Yeah. What the pipes under city streets do, using New York City is its point of reference. The works takes you down the manhole and behind the scenes to explain exactly how an urban infrastructure operates. Explore complex systems that manage water, traffic, sewage, and garbage, subways, electricity, mail, and much more, full of fascinating facts and anecdotes. The works provide a unique glimpse of what lies behind and beneath urban life in the 21st century. Interesting. And it has quotes from the New Times Out New York and the New York Post, as almost every book does, or critically acclaimed book, per se. But yeah, it just flips to some. Let me just flick to some random page. Electricity. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this. You'll see this. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I'll see it when I edit the video. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. I thought that the page flipping would be particularly interesting for this video. But the course that would require this book to be used was actually a really fun course. Actually, one of the most memorable classes that I've taken during my academic years in college. The professor was absolutely amazing. She was a gem. And, if I ever get the chance to take her class again, I will definitely take, because her class was so fun. She would take us on a bunch of she would take us on a bunch of little mini trips and stuff related to the coursework. So it's kind of reminiscent of ASMR. But yeah, guys, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it made you guys relax. And